Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the Madden 17 news. This is supposed to be made the 18th. I'm like so late on this article. I meant to get you guys this video soon, or I would say, I meant to get you guys this video like weeks ago. I forgot about this. Deep dive defensive gaps and run fits. So let's dive into it. Defense AI has gotten a complete reboot Madden 17 for both run defense and pass defense. Not only has coverage gotten an overhaul, but for the first time in Madden history, the defense will have a defensive gap control system that makes defending the run more engaging and authentic. When implementing the run fit system, we installed it the same way the defensive coordinators started defenses in the NFL: alignment, assignment, and technique. For what this amounts to is every defender on the field having a specific job to do on each play the user calls. Okay, I like it. I like where this is going. So this right here is a screenshot of cover 3 defense versus the gun trips formation. Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens. The first step of upgrading the AI is ensuring that defenders are aligned in the correct place to give them the best chance in executing their jobs. Thus, the first piece of this front fit system is a new defensive auto flip feature. Oh, so let me tell you guys about this feature. I've read a little bit about it. Whenever someone flips a play, like they would have flipped their formation, right? Let's say their formation, you see gun trips. Whenever they flip their formation, the defense automatically flips their formation. The defense automatically flips the formation to where the offense's formation is. Like when the offense flip it, the defense is gonna flip their formation as well. Now you do have the option to turn this feature off. You do have the option to turn this feature off if you guys don't like it. I personally may keep it on because a lot of y'all might just start flipping plays, and I won't have enough time to just put my guys in the right position. I might keep it on. That's me personally though, because I'm ass at defense anyways. Everyone know about defense ass. Cover 3 defense versus gun trips flip. The AI will automatically flip your defense when the offense flips, so that your defense aligns to the proper strength in relation to the offensive formation they are seeing after the huddle break. When your defense has been flipped, you will see the visual feedback on the skull HUD to tell you that your defense has been flipped, as well as what part of the defense was flipped. Entire defense coverage front. So like there, you have the option to turn that off. But I'm gonna just entire defense line. Okay, this ain't really nothing too important or whatnot. It's just telling you that they just lined up to tight ends, fullbacks. I mean, just that. Base defense such as 3-4, 4-3, and 4-6 have are aligned to run string defenses. Sub coverage defenses such as dime, nickel, and quarter align with sub rules. Sub blitz defense aligned to pass string. So you come at 3-4, 4-3, or 4-6. That's mostly run defense. Y'all already know this shit. I watch football. Y'all get the memo, man. Anything like dime, sub, that's more strength of pass defense. They got more corners on the field. Defensive back. Assignment. The next step in the run fit system is defensive gap assignments. All defenders both in the NFL and Madden 17 have a specific responsibility on each play. This includes gap integrity for run fit defenders and coverage responsibility, plus run support for coverage defenders, making the play calling experience more engaging and strategy based than in the previous iterations. The defenders now have AI and behaviors to execute the play called by the user and realize the intent of that decision, and these will apparent to you both before and after the snap. So pre-snap, all right. Let's get into this, guys. See Corey Lichtensteiger, I believe that's the guard pronounced for the Redskins, is trying to hold off against this guy. The individual gap assignment comes from the intent of each play and is completely dynamic, both before and after snap. Even includes gap responsibilities for each defender for plays going in either direction. You can see the desired gaps before the via coach cam are by using the right or left to so the right analog stick, the right and left to see the run fit are for either direction. I'm assuming run right, run left. Okay, so I can see that this guy right here is running right, and in this screen he has to run to the left. This is kind of confusing. Same thing with the safety. The safety, what he's supposed to be doing has changed as well. You like this ball blitz into a contain. Run left, the number of run fit defenders is completely dependent upon the specific play you call on defense. Defenders who are considered to be run fit defenders are the players that are run first players, and the art will show where that fit is, which is dynamically updated to match the formation of the offense. These are players generally inside the tackle box and or players who are critical to each specific play type. For example, in cover 4 plays, all the defenders in the box will show as run fit defenders. plus 2 D safeties right here, and this is on a screenshot, are run first players within the scheme. Some defenders will not have a run fit or gap because they are pass first players, but will react to the run and filling as support players when they confirm it's not a pass play. The decision you make, the play caller will have a big impact on your team's ability to stop the run. Not all defenses fill every gap versus offensive formation. If the offense come out of goal line number and your defense is a quarter 3 deep, there will be gaps that are accounted for because the quarter defense has more pass first players than it has run fit defenders. Okay, so I get this. So basically, they're giving you the keys to the car. If you guys get what I'm saying, you pick the right formation, your players, will do their jobs. Depending on which player has the high play rating, depending on specific players like big names, like say C.J. Mosley, Patrick Peterson, Luke Kuechly, J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney, Von Miller, guys, big name, they'll do their assignments. You know what I'm saying? But if like such a no-name guy, he do his assignment, but you probably won't execute it as best as big name players. So post snap, after the snap is with a new gap. Logic really separates itself from previous Madden iterations. Just because a defender is assigned to a gap pre-snap doesn't mean he's locked into that gap for the remainder of the play. Each defender has AI that allows him to update his gap and react to the war, and it triggers to fill the open lanes created by the blockers as the play develops. This AI relies heavily on the play recognition rating. This thing I was telling you guys about the play recognition rating, like the higher it is, the more, the higher it is, the better your guys will do their jobs on the defense side of the ball. Based on the play recognition rating, defenders will be faster or slower in reading the play and finding the right gap to fill. Each player that's not blitzing will start to play in an assignment we call read and react. I'm trying to figure out what this feature is about, so we're about to read into it, guys. You can see this action with our new read and react movement animation, which has players strafing laterally in a controlled state as they read the play, while also leveraging their assigned gaps. Even defenders who are in a line of scrimmage but not blitzing will use this assignment to read the play before attempting to make a play. The higher the player play recognition is, the faster he will be able to break out on his read and react assignment and fill the gaps he's targeting. So like I said, you guys got big names like Luke Kuechly, Ray Lewis if he was still playing, J.J. Watt, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor. It's just a lot of defender names. Even Joe Hayden. There's a lot of names out there. They have high play recognition. They can make their plays and shoot their gaps. If you guys get what I'm saying. If you guys get the article is stated. In combination with the ratings of the defensive line as they engage the offensive line, a defense with higher cumulative ratings will be more successful at defending the run than lower rated defenses. Because of the new run fit system, guys, and gap logic, users on the defense side of the ball will have the ability to use strategy and realistic football concepts to counter running plays that their opponent uses regularly. Okay, honestly, I just read this shit. Basically talking about higher play rate, better jobs. You guys pretty much get what we're talking about. You guys get what they're stating. So how long we be on this video? About 8 minutes. All right, we're doing good. I don't want to make the video too long because my other previous videos. The improved AI doesn't just stop with gaps. Not only do defenders now have a gap to play, but they also have a technique in which to play that gap. As many football fans know, the defense can't just get in the gap, shut down the offense. The defenders also have to take that gap with the intent. And in Madden 17, we now reflect that with new run fit techniques, they will use to play their gaps authentically. Force, cutback, fail, jet, crack replace, and the two gap. These are the names. I'm assuming these are the headline names for each specific player doing their job. I guess you got the force, got a cutback, fail, jet, crack replace, and two gaps. So let's get into the force. Now the force defender is something Madden fans have been wanting for a long time. Madden 17 delivers that. The force players is essentially the outside contained defender to the play side. His job is to force the run back to the inside where his teammates are to make the tackle. He tries to play his gap in a way that ensures he doesn't get beat to the outside. Oh, excuse me, guys. And this is reflected by new force-specific blocking animations. So when you want to stop the outside run in Madden 17, call a play with the force player. Again, just like the defensive gaps, a play call matters. Not every defense has a force a player. So you'll want to make sure you are familiar with the plays that have the force player in advantageous positions to force the run. You can see the force player by toggling the run fit play yard. He will be denoted by an F icon above his head. Quotations F icon. See right there, there's a force player. So basically they run to the outside. Oh, this is not a contain, he's just a force player. So they run to the outside, he's gonna contain that. He's gonna force the play back to the inside or to the other side opposite the field where his teammates can make a play on that. I liked it. I like that because people in Madden 16, people run the ball so well on me, but I did not run the ball that well. People run the ball so well. How do I put it another way? I think majority of the runs in Madden 16, I don't know if you guys can agree with me or not, but I watched a lot of streams and videos. Majority of the breakout runs are they're mostly on the outside. They're mostly on outside runs. You take it to the outside, make a couple moves, you're onto the end zone. Majority of the outside runs I've seen are to outside more than the inside. This is forcing y'all to change the strategy. There probably still may be outside runs, in this game, which is understandable, but it won't be too crazy and wild as motherfuckers were doing that shit in Madden 16. So I like what they're doing here. The effectiveness of the force player is based again on the play recognition rating. Like I said, higher play rate, the better job you guys get. You guys get the higher the play rate, the better job your defender is gonna make the goddamn play. The higher the play recognition rating, the faster the force player breaks to his force assignment. Once he is blocked, strength and block share will determine his success chance versus the blocker. Now you got a good ass blocker like Larry Fitzgerald, you might have your hands full. Why they gotta put Kelvin Bench? Why they gotta do this? Why they gotta put Kelvin Bench and put Robert Alford to the ground? Matter of fact, Robert Alford. As long as they ain't too fun, I'm good. Cover 2 zone force defender. So let's read. Let me go back to the top. So this is the cover 2 force defender. Cover 2 force defender attacking the ball carrier. So this is basically cover 2 zone force defender attacking the ball. Okay, I like the blocking animation. I like this. I like the blocking animation they put into this game. I like it because, like I said, what Madden 16 needed was more blocking animations. They needed more blocking animation. I like this. I like how they, me being a Falcons fan, I want to be biased. I like the animation as Kelvin Bench is putting Robert off to the ground. On top of that, I like because it's Robert off and he's fucking garbage. I don't even know why he still starts at the second cornerback spot. Like, bench this motherfucker. Please, Dan Quinn. But anyways, enough about that. Back to the topic. We on topic here, guys. I like how they add more blocking animation. Like, I like how he's putting him to the ground, giving his run back, who probably not in the screenshot, the ability to make a play with that ball. To run the ball, take some more yards or whatever. He has an open hole. Now the cutback side, the cutback defenders. The cutback defender is the inverse of the force player. Opposite. Basically, his job is to play conservatively on the backside of the play so that he is in a position to make the tackle if the ball carrier cuts it back away from the play side. The cutback player can be a defensive lineman, a linebacker, or a defensive back, which is pretty much every position on the fucking field. It just depends on the specific play call. The higher, like I said, guys, the higher the play, y'all get it. Y'all basically get it. The higher play recognition rating, the more conservative he will play. And I like how EA is keep expressing the higher the play recognition because they're basically saying every player in Madden they basically, you guys probably thinking defense gonna be OP as fuck to where they fix damn near everything, gap assignment, zone, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I like how EA keep expressing the word play recognition. Because every player in Madden is not going to make every play. There are players in real life who is not as good as great players. That's the difference between great players, good player, decent, and bombs in the NFL. I like how they're expressing the higher play recognition. So let's say, for example, you have Cam Chancellor. Cam Chancellor is a god at blowing up run plays. You guys see how he does it. He's a god at blowing up run plays. Taking something like Cam Chancellor, a high play recognition rating most likely in Madden 17, he's going to blow that run up. You know what I'm saying? Or blurt up that pass or whatever in that specific zone. Now, will he do it all the time? No. Every play, we're all human. They make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They all human. But he has higher chances of doing that than any other player. Now, let's say somebody like, I don't really know too many average safeties in the NFL. Let's use Todd Gibson. Todd Gibson's not good. Todd Gibson probably had like a 7-something play record, probably even lower than that. He may make some plays, but he won't make a lot of good plays. You know what I'm saying? You guys basically get with play recognition where I'm going here. You will be able to see the cutback defender, the cutback player by typing the run fit play art. He will be denoted with the C icon above his head. I think I've seen that right here. There it is. The cutback player right there. I've seen that. The C icon. Alright, so the field defenders. Field players are the rest of the run fit defenders who are not force, cutback, or blitz. Their job is based on where they are positioned relative to the direction of the run. So they basically just the rest of the damn team. They're just field players. The field players to the play side, inside of the force player, will look to attack his gap with outside leverage, similar to the force player. He also does not want to get beat to the outside. The field player inside of him will attack his gap with inside leverage to look to make the ball carrier make a decision. Either cut back to the cutback player or run right to the force or opposite field player. Working together as a unit, the force, field, and cutback players try to make a funnel to force the running back into the teeth of the defense. Again, the play recognition rating determines how successful and efficient these players are. Now, the Falcons defense, I probably might get my ass ran over all damn day. There's not too many good play recognition rating players on the Falcons defense, honestly speaking. Jet players. Jet players are blitz. That's just the name Jet. I already knew it was like gonna be blitz. Let me see what time we are. We on 16 minutes. Oh, it's gonna be long as the last one. All right, let's wrap this up, guys. Jet players are blitzers. They can be on the line or off, but their job is simple: aggressively run at the assigned gap with the intent to penetrate. These players are denoted with red play out lines via coach cam. So these are pretty much blitzers. Pretty much simple. You know, we already know what blitzers do, guys. Crack replace, another headline name for the defender. This assignment really shows the dynamic nature of the run fit system. The crack replace defender is a player whose primary job is to support the force player. He's not originally in the run fit and won't show play art as such, but he has a job to do in the run regardless. When a force player gets blocked or cracked by a blocking receiver, this player must recognize and read the offense and take over the force assignment. And it's all done dynamically. When there's a defensive back outside or behind the force player, he will become the crack replace. If you are in a defense where the force player is on an island, you won't get the benefit of having a crack replace player. So again, we'll emphasize that the play you call matters. Two gap. Madden 17 will feature 2 gap players for the first time in its history. The 2 gap players are responsible to cover both adjacent gaps. So he will play the block straight up and try to engage the blocker down the middle so he can read the play and then make a decision on which direction to shift. The 2 gap assignment is an AI assigned technique and used primarily by players on the line of scrimmage. My mic over here, I'm reading to the right side of the monitor. The line of scrimmage in an even alignment, meaning they are aligned head up on the offensive alignment. 2 gap players can be found most commonly in base odd fronts like 3-4. And last but not least, the blocking. To provide the proper balance for the ground war, many blocking improvements have been made as part of the run fits feature with an emphasis on zone block AI animations. With defenders now working to fill gaps created by the blockers, outside zone and stretch side plays look and feel more like real world counterparts. With the defense getting stretched laterally, this creates lanes for the ball carrier to read and gaps for the run fit defenders to fill. With the new ball carrier mechanics, finding the cutback lane that has not been accounted for by the defense has never felt more rewarding. You will also see new laterally moving blocks such as zone steps, reach blocks, double teams, cut blocks, and force blocks. They'll make you feel ground war just like you see on Sundays. And I like that because there's a lot of, like I already stressed, the block in Madden 16 is fucking awful. Like the block it's block sheds like a motherfucker on the run plays, pass plays, block shed. It can just be any no-name fucking player. You guys see my video when I played against the New Orleans Saints in week 6 of my franchise, so you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Blockers also have a job to do to execute the intent of the play. You'll see the blockers perform their blocking assignments to meet that expectation. And this film is about Madden 17. Madden 17 has gone deep on both sides of the ball to deliver the most authentic run game experience we've ever offered. By using authentic run fit installation, pillars, alignment, assignment, technique on defense, and matching that with realistic blocking behaviors and AI, there's only one thing left to say to your team with diving into the ground war in Madden 17. Do your job! Exclamation point. That pretty much wraps up this video, guys. Sorry, it was just like 20 minutes. I'm gonna try to make these videos shorter, man. There's so much information to take in. If you guys give this video a like, comment, subscribe. You guys let me know how you guys feel about the defensive gaps and run fits. You guys let me know how you feel about this feature. Do you like it? What don't you like about it? What you like about it? I feel like it's I feel like they're doing a great job with this. I just hope it they promise of the right blocking mechanics, to counterpart and counterattack those defensive gaps that they're assigning to the game. Other than that, man, it's been your boy G9. Subscribe for Madden 17 news. I'm out. Peace.